am the director of the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon. I am also the co-founder of Skyward Theater, along with my friend Emily Sutton, who is at the lights booth right now, giving us all wonderful light. Skyward Theater started about 5.5 weeks ago when Emily called me and said, "Hey, I have this great idea. What if we get together a few of our friends and we put on a play in my garage?" I said, "That sounds like a great idea, Emily. Let's get some friends together." So about 4.5 weeks ago, we had our first run through. We just met at a coffee shop and we read through the script. And since then, we have been rehearsing about 9 to 12 hours a week for 3.5 or 4 weeks. So we put a lot of work into this, and we are all very proud of it. It's become our baby. We really are proud to present it to you today. We've had so many memories. We've laughed a lot, sometimes when we're not supposed to. We've made up funny backstories for the characters that hopefully won't come out in the characters tonight. We've teased each other. We've made up all kinds of inside jokes. It's been a blast. And this experience has really changed us all. And on a more personal note, I have personally spent my entire life in theater. Whether I'm writing it myself and performing it myself, or I'm backstage building and whatnot. And I'm actually going to college for a degree in communications media with an emphasis in acting and directing. And so this is a good transition piece for me because it's a chance to do what I love while moving on to the rest of my life. And it's great because I get to see all my friends. 4 of us actually graduated from high school last year and we'll be moving on to college in the fall. So it's for a lot of us, it's going to be the last time we get together and do something like this. So it's great for that. And so this has been a really great experience for all of us. And to keep it a great experience for all of you audience members, if you would please be so kind as to turn off your cell phones and refrain from flash photography, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you and enjoy the show.
To the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! It's extreme! See monsters slaying actions of 3-headed pig battles the wolf will bite in a bone-crushing cage match of death. They'll huff, and they'll puff, and they'll kick some iron! Yeah!
What we are going to be doing here
and
today.
Then, the battle involved the waiting for Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all? With dwarf tossing afterwards.
Can you stop?
What happened when princesses stopped being kind and started being real? They covered in mud and choking each other, and one we saw in a crowd.
Okay, stop! We are not
Flames! Flames! Flames!
Enough, Jesse! We're getting them out.
I'm extreme.
No, you're not. Can we please just do the show?
Fine, but I want you to know something. You're no longer considered extreme either, okay? No longer extreme.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right. And what we're about to do here today is something so spectacular, you will never be the same.
If you have to go to the bathroom, go now. We'll wait. We don't want any accidents.
You look a little touch and go, miss. Are you okay? You sure? Okay then. Keep an eye on that one. So, a little backstory before we begin. The Brothers Grimm were brothers named Grimm. They're dead. But, in the period of time before they died, the Brothers Grimm wrote 209 fairy tales on each day.
They didn't write them.
The Brothers Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that are in each day. They were frauds. We should dig up their bodies and spit on their corpses.
No, I'm just saying they were collectors of stories.
Never mind that last part.
And these stories have become extremely popular. We all know them today.
Such stories as The Wolf and the 7 Young Kids.
The Pack of Ragamuffins.
And Straw, Coal, and Bean.
I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah? Straw, Coal, and Bean. Only the best fairy tale in the history of the universe. I'm literally like crying buckets by the end of it. Freaking amazing. Changed my life. I can't even look at Straw, Coal, and Bean anymore.
What's it about?
No idea.
Those may not be household names, but quite a few of these stories have been immortalized in film and television.
Of course, they've all been changed by the mouse. To feed their octopus-like animation empire, which sucks the life out of existence and crushes your soul in the death grip of happy, happy songs and talking objects. I can't even speak their name aloud because they're looking for a way to sue me right now. You won't win! My uncle's a lawyer. He defended OJ. That means I can kill anyone I want and no one can get me.
Hey, what we're going to do for you right now is return these stories to their original glory. We have amassed the greatest troupe of actors the world has ever...
There was supposed to be some catering back here.
There's like a beef thing in the back somewhere.
Is there anything to drink?
No.
These actors are so insanely talented that they're going to do things you can't...
You see the radiator?
No, wait. No.
There's probably someone sitting on it. Just move them.
Oh, here it is.
Hey! In just the short time that we have, we are going to perform for you all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
That's like 3 stories per minute.
Or a different number if you actually know math. And we're going to keep the original endings intact.
Blood, violence, death, people being cut up with scissors!
And to make things more difficult, we're going to perform them all as originally intended, which is...
That it's all one enormous, mega, super story that will rock your world.
Are you ready? Once upon a time, there was a girl who was raised by wolves, whose mother died in childbirth, and she was abandoned by her father, who could spin straw into gold and had made a deal with a series of elves if they would help him build shoes. There was also a talking fox in there somewhere.
And she was beautiful.
Because nobody cares about ugly people.
I care about ugly people.
Well, nobody cares about you. Anyways, there was a girl.
And she was poor.
Oh, I am poor.
Very poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
Dirt! Dirt for sale! Get your dirt! Hey! Off the merchandise!
Oh, I shall flood the ground with my tears.
Hey! You get it wet! Stop it!
Oh, if I only knew where my father was, who could spin straw into gold and talk to wolves and make deals with elves, and is also acquainted with a talking fox.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing your tale of misery and woe. Tell you what, I will grant you your heart's desire if you will give me one small thing.
That sounds like a great bargain. I won't even ask what the small thing is, because I'm so innocent and trusting.
Excellent! I vanish! I vanish again!
Hey there, hot stuff. Oh wait, that's me.
Are you a prince?
Of darkness. Oh, that's a good one. I've got to tell that to the demons back home. Now, I happen to overhear your tale of misery and woe, and I'm here to help.
Well, actually, I
Just sign this one small contract, and you shall conceive a daughter so beautiful, the very earth will wish to kiss her. But in a platonic sort of way, nothing kinky.
Sounds like a great idea. This is a very busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous in the
I
form!
have a great offer for you.
Oh, my stomach recoils as you approach.
I know that.
Oh, why is God's creation so perverted?
Do you want to hear my offer or not?
Sure, why not? You seem trustworthy, and I'm stupid and don't judge people by their appearances.
I shall make you rich, which I tell you beyond your wildest dreams.
Can I have a jet fighter with Benedict Cumberbatch inside?
No! No! But I will make you very rich. Not so rich that you can afford the jet fighter, but rich enough. And I ask only one small thing in return.
Sounds good.
Don't you want to know what the small thing is?
No, I trust you.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
I am hot.
Let's get married.
Score.
Very rich.
Hey, look, I just tripped over a giant pot of gold. What a guy.
Haha, score.
And she conceived a child.
Ah, the baby's coming!
Hush! Hush! Breathe!
I am breathing. How could I not be breathing? I'd be dead if I wasn't breathing. You need to think before you speak!
You did it, honey!
I
Seriously, we're going with Rapunzel? I liked Amber.
That's the name of your ex-girlfriend.
We were just friends.
Then why'd you keep her letters?
Are you going to wear your hair like that?
Shut up. Darling, it's time for dinner, so wash your hands.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't talk to your mother that way. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
I don't care. I didn't ask to be born. I'm going out.
You're not walking out of this house, young lady.
I do what I want. You don't know me.
I'm your mother.
So, I'm gonna go hang out with the frog prince.
You're gonna get warts.
He loves me. I don't care if he's green.
I'm not listening to this. I'm going to go play golf instead.
We're gonna run away together and have tadpoles.
And just then, I have returned.
Oh my gosh.
Your time is up.
You know, I was just walking through the neighborhood when I was thinking to myself, you know, I forgot something like 18 years ago. And then I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to get that thing from that girl. And then here I was, right at your house. I mean, that's pretty cool, right?
Fine. What do you want?
Your child.
I'm the little
I
guy
can't
who has
ask
any
first.
idea.
Mom, what? Just how many deals did you make?
Just 3. And I may have still given your hand in marriage to a talking rabbit, but it was dark and... What? I was young. I wanted the money, and the baby, and the prince.
I can't believe you. I hate you. I'm so out here. Why do you think I'm in counseling?
Oh, stop being so melodramatic. Now you go with the devil.
Thank you. Told you I'd try clean.
Or the other witch woman, or the freaky ugly dwarf guy.
If you can guess my name, I will...
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin?
Dang it!
And the little man stomped his feet so hard they broke through the floor, and when he tried to pull them out, he broke in half. Do it.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Now that that poor little man is gone, I will take Rapunzel.
Excuse me. I'm the devil.
So,
Lord of Darkness, all that. I think I have a little bit more claim to this little girl than some stupid little witch.
Enchantress!
Whatever, witch.
Now's the time, Mom. Let's go.
Quiet, honey, I'm watching this.
I curse you!
I curse you back. You know what? This is stupid. Tell you what, you just signed this really small contract, and you shall concede, and I shall let you take Rapunzel.
Sounds like a plan.
And it disappeared in a cloud of dreams.
Come along, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I've built a great tower for you.
How long, dear?
But Mom, I don't want to go with the evil enchantress.
Well, I didn't want to raise a spoiled brat, but you don't always get what you want. And let's make some deals with the devil and some other real people. See ya.
So the enchantress took Rapunzel and locked her in a high tower. As for the girl and her prince,
I'm back from my golf trip. What did I miss?
The forces of darkness battled out for our daughter's soul.
Cool. You can get white.
Rock on.
here guys, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
And they lived happily ever after. As for Rapunzel, she lived in a tower in really long hair, because she was a hippie, and didn't bathe, again because she was a hippie, and eventually got her own prince.
But our story isn't even remotely finished.
No way. It is finished. It's just not yet begun. We need to find out where Rapunzel's grandmother came from.
She wasn't always known as Rapunzel's grandmother. In fact, in her youth, she was known as...
Gretel, what are you doing now?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately. There's something bothering you.
It's our mother and peer pressure. You see, our mother died before we were born.
I remember.
Our next story, Hansel and Gretel, or After School Special meets horror movie.
I'm haunted, Hansel. Haunted by her memory.
I too am haunted. Perhaps we ought to go into the forest where it's dark and scary.
Can we get some cool lighting effects, please? All right, you people over here, awake? You're in the back. You awake?
Yep.
Good, okay. Now here's what we're going to do. When I point to you, I want you to make a scary ghost sound, like this. Ooh. Can you try that? Can you do it a little louder? Louder? That's very good. You missed. All right. Now you guys, you look a little smarter than those people over there. I'm sorry. It's true. Now, when I point to you, I want you to say, "Don't go in there." Can we try that? 1, 2, 3.
Don't go in there.
You guys don't sound desperate at all. People's lives are in the balance here. Louder! Don't
go in there.
That's what I'm looking for. Now, you guys, no horror movie is complete without a little heavy breathing. Like this. You try it. Not collective sighing, heavy breathing. Good enough. And finally, since this is an after-school special, I want you guys to repeat after me. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Why aren't you people over there saying anything? Come on. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. I'm hoping you guys can handle that. Say the words.
The words.
One last test. Okay.
Don't go in there.
That's best.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Good enough. Back with our show.
I'm worried about you, Hansel.
Why?
I saw you smoking behind the school the other day. Why do you do that?
Don't tell me.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Smoking is cool. It makes me feel like a man. A cool man with dark, sultry lungs and deep and a deep masculine cough. Let's go out in the woods.
I don't know if I want to.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Okay.
So here we are in the woods.
Don't go in there.
You ooze.
Something's not right here.
You're just a chicken.
I feel so strange. What's that?
Nothing.
It's a house.
It's made out of candy.
What should we do?
Don't go in there.
You guys should try the door. If only I had some kind of clue about what to do.
Don't go in there.
Huh? Let's go in there.
Were you eating my house?
No.
Were you eating her house?
What? I was hungry. You should try the floor. It's really tasty.
I'm so disappointed in today's young people. I'm going to have to teach you a lesson by eating you.
Eating us?
But not just yet. I'm going to fatten you up first.
So Hansel and Gretel were locked away in force-fed sugar water like mice. And they got fatter and fatter. And then they died a little bit. And then they got fatter again. Until one day.
Why does my cologne smell like gravy?
Well, my pretties. Except for you, the boy. You have more of a rugged masculinity about you.
Thanks.
Well, I need some help cleaning out my oven. I'll take volunteers. Anyone?
Oh, me.
Oh, excellent. Come along, Hansel.
It's Hansel.
Oh, right. Hansel. Now, can you just put this up where you have,
No
please?
problem.
Now, it will just crawl in here.
Don't go in
there.
Oh, hey, I chopped a quarter. Can you pick it up, please?
Curtain.
Eat it!
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Let's eat a house.
So they made it. But the horror wasn't over.
Hey, Gretel. I was talking to some bad kids in the park behind the school the other day,
I don't like those bad kids.
and they were telling me that drugs are cool.
Drugs aren't cool.
Oh, come on, Gretel. All the cool kids are doing it.
Peer pressure,
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
I don't
and he jumped off a cliff.
I can fly!
All right, audience, it's up to you. If you clap hard enough, Hansel will live. Come on, people! Not hard enough. He died. You know, I've done this show a lot, and every time the audience clapped hard enough to let Hansel live. Every time. I don't know what to say.
Hansel?
I'm sorry, Grimm.
Oh no. Fairy dust has claimed another young life, like candles being blown up before their time. Oh, we are his dust in the wind.
Anyways, after Hansel's untimely death, Gretel married a wandering woodcutter, and they had a daughter who would grow up to make deals with several supernatural entities who would eventually imprison her daughter in the tower.
But
There's always a but.
one question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
Funny you should ask. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf.
I prefer a little person.
In fact, 2 dwarves. The other of which was known as Lady because he was always late.
I hate him. I want him to die. I
I'm
really do.
very tidy.
And these dwarves worked all day in the mines.
I've been working on the railroad.
Mines!
Whistle while you
Yes,
work.
that song.
I do what I want.
No, it's like copyright. We can't use it. The mouse will sue us. So these dwarves worked in the mines and they sang a little song. And one day they came home to find...
What the heck is that thing?
She's huge. She's gonna eat me.
You see, in those days most people were cannibals, which explains the witch from before. The first dwarf, though, we'll call him Dopey. I mean Slappy wasn't afraid.
I like ladies. So, baby, I couldn't help but notice that you're in my bed.
Stop! This is a children's story.
So I'm gonna cut you up and eat you.
Time out, time out.
What? I'm just doing what my character wants.
You don't get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of this story.
No, look, I've been doing some character work. Slappy's had a hard life. He's been discriminated against for being a dwarf. He works in the mines all day. He's got the black lung, you know, and he just hates the world. He hates it.
No, he doesn't.
And he wants revenge against the humans who wronged him. So when this giant shit comes into his house and sleeps in his bed, dinner time.
No! You're doing the story as written. Snow White cleans the house for the dwarves, then she gets poisoned by an apple, then the prince...
Why do I have to clean the house? Is it because I'm a woman?
Yes.
No, it's because you feel sorry for the little dwarves, because they're messy, and you have OCD and want to make everything nice.
I don't see why I have to be the maid. I'm the princess here. They should be cleaning up after me.
All right, she's become too much trouble. Let's eat her.
We are doing the story as originally written!
You know, maybe we should let her do that story.
I don't think so.
Okay, I've got another one. I've been cursed by a witch, and now I have supernatural powers.
Besides, sometimes the original life, how is it, bad?
Oh, really? These are classic stories. Classic!
And now I can animate zombies. I've always wanted to animate zombies.
Let me show you a classic. Alright, here we go. Number 191, Lean Lisa.
Never heard of it.
Am I beautiful?
You're lean.
Ooh, skinny. I've always wanted to be skinny.
Have you thought about ingesting tapeworm eggs? They really clean you out on the inside.
Okay. So, once upon a time, Lean and Lisa lay in bed with their husband, Long Lawrence.
Do I get to be Long Lawrence?
Sure.
Sweet.
Dear husband, I've been thinking.
I'm trying to sleep, woman.
I'm tired of being poor and hungry. What if we took the cow in the field and got her to have calves? Then we could raise them and sell them, and then we wouldn't have to starve anymore.
That sounds like a lot of work.
You're lazy.
Quiet your wagging tongue, woman!
And she died. The end.
Seriously? That's what it says?
Right here.
Wow. That story stinks.
Can I tell my person now?
Are y'all gonna need me anytime soon?
Yes, we're starting over right now. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl. Snow White this time.
Oh, I've always wanted to be Snow White.
Who wouldn't?
She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom,
I am Phineas.
but her stepmother was jealous.
Snow White,
Stepmother,
is that a zit I see on your face?
you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I do believe you're putting on weight.
Not on this body, sister. These curves are tight and streamlined, like a racing app owned by a rich Colombian drug dealer.
I think you might need to tweeze your eyebrows. They're looking puffy.
My eyebrows are like a block of clay sculpted in the hands of a blind guy sculpting eyebrows.
Who writes this stuff?
Just go with it, witch. And just then, the stepmother went into her room and looked into her magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Curses!
Hey, that's a good idea. You should try that.
Meanwhile, Snow White had other plans.
Mirror, mirror on thy hooks, why must I always be judged by my looks?
Fashion magazines.
But I'm so much more. I've got a brain and martial arts skills. I'm going to one of the Seven Sisters after I graduate from high school. We're planning on double majoring in social psychology and women's studies.
Sorry, I only respond to rhyming questions. Besides, those aren't real majors.
Okay. Mirror, mirror hanging there, how do I make the young people care?
Put it in a music video with hot chicks.
That's not a good idea.
And just then, it was her stepmother.
Stepmother!
Snow White,
Snow White!
stepmother,
Look at me and no despair, Snow White, for I have a lot of money and have been through a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. I've tucked, sucked, vacuumed, and erased every visible trace of life experience from the past 27 years! And now, I am more beautiful than even you.
Not quite.
Well, how about an apple as a peace offering?
winning from the learning stepmother that we women shouldn't be judged by surface beauty, but by the contents of our brains.
That's just stupid.
Well, how about I take you out from my martial arts skills then?
It's on.
So I was just in the neighborhood looking for a girl and I called out a kiss and whoa! Chick fights!
And it was a glorious battle.
Oh, Snow White!
A titanic struggle between good and evil, purity versus corruption. Until finally,
I shall transform myself into a black dragon!
no, that wasn't the Sleeping Beauty movie.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, this is Snow White.
Take that, witch!
Wait! I'm bleeding!
That was so hot.
Like somebody else I know, Prince.
You're very forward.
I'm a modern woman. Come on, let's get married.
And they lived happily ever after, and avoided traditional gender roles. And the 7 little dwarfs cooked for them, cleaned the house, and all that other junk that Snow White was supposed to do in the story. The end.
That was enlightened.
Thank you.
However, the witch actually survived the vicious stabbing.
It's just a flesh wound! Stop!
What?
It is. I've had worse.
Can you please just get through this play without any Monty Python references?
Fun. You're no fun.
And she decided to go make a house out of candy and eat children.
But where did the dwarf come from?
Exactly. You see, the true secret origin here is of dwarf number 2. This is a little story I like to call number 95, the devil's grandmother.
The devil has a grandmother?
Everyone has a grandmother. Well, this is a very special story brought to you by the Hallmark Channel. Can we get some warm, soft, fuzzy lighting here? Maybe a nice warm glow on everyone on stage. Could we try that again, please?
And now, for a very special Hallmark Channel presentation, The Devil's Grandmother. Times were tough on the old farm.
Now that your grandpa's dead, I'll plant this garden. It's all I have left, really.
A special garden. A garden of love.
Grandma, I heard about Grandpapa. Could you use a hug?
Boy, could I.
And so began a very special relationship between a grandmother and her grandson, who just happened to be the devil.
Could I help you plant those peas, Grandmama?
Sure thing, Sweetum. Just don't let me catch you using that black magic of yours.
Oh, Grandmama.
Say, are your horns getting bigger?
I'm growing up.
So you are, so you are.
But the garden couldn't stay green forever.
Grandmama, what happened?
Do I know you?
What? I'm your grandson, the devil?
Now, where did I put my glasses? There they are.
I am afraid that your grandmother has Alzheimer's.
What? No, it's not fair. It's not fair, Grandmama.
So they decided to go on one last road trip together.
I've always wanted to see the Grand Canyon.
We'll make it there, even though I can't legally drive yet.
Earthly laws never stopped you before.
You're right.
It would be the wackiest road trip of their entire lives.
Did you just burn Albuquerque to the ground by calling the powers of Hades?
Oh, Grandma.
Then maybe,
You didn't see anything.
just maybe, they'd learn a little something about the power of the human heart.
Grandma, the car ran out of gas, so I stole a human heart and I'm using it to power a car.
Who are you again?
But the greatest lesson would come when they arrived at the Grand Canyon.
You know, me and your grandpa were simple people. We liked simple things. We were supposed to come here for our honeymoon, but never made it though, because there was always chores to be done. Boy, he would love the view though.
I could summon him from the dead and place his soul inside of a coyote.
It wouldn't be the same. Which coyote?
But even very special Hallmark movies have sad endings.
Grandmama!
She didn't make it.
No! Why not? Why?
Because you're the devil. And I don't like you.
I curse you and your kingdom!
Yeah, I know that. What are you going to do about it? Your grandmother didn't have insurance, so I'm kindly going to have to charge you her medical bills for dying, which amounts to about $23,000.
I curse you!
And shrank until he was quite small. In fact, a dwarf.
Now go work in mine with the rest of your Now I'm going to Disneyland to work there with those big costumes where we walk around pretending we weren't the Disney characters. But you won't know which one. So next time you're in Disneyland and you see Chip and Dale walking towards
And I'm here to prevent lawsuits.
too late!
Well, of course, you can't really understand that story until we know where the devil's grandmother came from.
Can we pause for a second?
What?
Is that really how the Brothers Grimm recorded that story?
Well, it's more of a modern adaptation. Okay, you know, we took a few liberties. Okay, fine. The real story is about a few soldiers who sign away their souls, but the devil's grandmother feels sorry for them. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody dies in the end. I just thought the title was funny.
Okay, fine. But now, we gotta work that into our narrative.
No problem. Because long before she was the devil's grandmother, she was a little girl.
Oh, I am orphan. Oh, I am sad.
Can we pause here for just a second?
Oh, so sad.
Just hold on.
What is it?
There was like some really bad beef in the catering.
Oh, the catering's bad.
Uh-oh. I had the beef.
And everybody's throwing up that.
Excuse me.
So, we don't have enough actors left to do this one.
What?
Oh well, I guess we can skip it then. Too bad about the Frog Prince, Little Red Riding Hood, Talking Fish, Cinderella.
No! We are not skipping it!
How many actors do we have left?
Me?
Now you listen here, you little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my big chance to be a star, got it? We're gonna tell my story, they're gonna make a feature-length film out
woman he married was beautiful of face but black of heart. Now Cinderella's stepmother had 2 stepdaughters, both equally beautiful.
Excuse me, I think you got that wrong. I'm the pretty one, they're quite hideous.
No, it's just about
I think I know my own story, thank you. They're so mean to me, oh so mean, I can barely stand it. Oh the tears, so many tears they shall wash these dusty flats out.
Look what the cat dragged in. Is it Stelly in here, or is it just her? Oh, that's a good one, Giselle. I thought you'd like that one. Oh, Cinderella, I need to get ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being held by Prince Charming, of course. He's so charming.
Can I come?
Of course you can. No, come. Balls are for people who actually bathe. But we do have a treat for you, though. You can get us ready for the ball. Make us pretty. Make me prettier than her. I need Charming. I need him.
Alright, I'm gonna need a lot of makeup.
And so, being the good girl that she was,
I'm so good.
Cinderella got both his stepsisters ready for the ball.
I'm so hot. I'm gorgeous.
Life, so unfair. The room is spinning. Why, God, why? Why am I just a servant, just a slave? I'm lower than the dust. I'm lower than the worms that crawl beneath the dust. So low, so low. And now I shall cry myself to sleep as I do every night.
I think she thinks that the Oscars committee is watching. But just then, Cinderella's wicked stepmother came in.
Why, Cinderella, what seems to be the trouble?
Life and the misery it entails. If only my mother, my poor dear dead mother, were still alive, she would take me to the ball.
Come here and sit on your stepmother's lap.
That's weird.
Get over it! Now, boy, you've really been here to butt roast, haven't you? You would think that eating only dust and sleeping on the flagstones would make one skinny.
I'm big boned.
But just then, one of Cinderella's stepsisters, Giselle, entered.
Mother, aren't you coming?
In a moment, dear. Now run along.
Thank you. I will.
But then, on the other side of the room, Cinderella's other wicked stepsister came in.
I really need to be going. You do that, witch! What did you just call me? You heard what I said, witch! Oh, no, you didn't!
Girls, please. You're both pretty. You're both going to the ball. And you both need to leave right now. Without saying anything else.
And so, they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, I'm a fair wicked stepmother, and so I'm going to pour this entire dish of lentils into the fireplace, and after you pick out each and every one of them, you may go to the ball with us.
And so, she did as she said, and left the lentils into the fireplace.
What are lentils?
These little things that go in soup, and apparently are quite hard to get out of the fireplace.
Oh, the humanity! Why must I always be punished? What's that? Could it be my fairy?
It was a swarm of birds.
My beautiful birds! Oh, how lovely! Come in, little feather friends. Come and pick up these lentils from the fireplace. Oh, I feel so blessed. Thank you. Now fly. Fly to freedom! Why is life so cruel? Why? What's that? Could it be
in your dress.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Oh, what a lovely dress. Thank you, birds.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Now, who's gonna do my hair? Look at that, a fairy godmother.
Me.
I said a fairy godmother.
Me.
Isn't this where she comes in and does her magic thing?
Nope.
What?
We're going by the original. Just no fake godmother, just a lot of birds.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Shut up! Let me see that. There's no fairy godmother in here.
I was about 11 when I found out I didn't have a fake godmother.
I can't do this without a fairy godmother. Who's gonna turn the pumpkin into a coach?
You walk there.
What? This is stupid. I'm supposed to have a fairy godmother and a coachman out of a pumpkin and mice that turn into coachmen. Oh, so there isn't any mice either, is there? Next thing you know, there would even be a glass slipper. There isn't a glass slipper? Then I don't know how this story goes. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end. I just get beheaded at the end?
I don't know. I haven't read that far yet.
That's it! I quit!
Well, looks like someone's not looking happy ever after, is she? Oh well, let's continue.
We can. Cinderella just left.
Sure we can. Put on the dress guild. Alright, audience, looks like it needs a little encouragement. And a round of applause. So, Cinderella had the dress, and she felt very pretty.
I feel very pretty. Thank you, small birds.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
No, not at all.
But the ball was guarded by a bouncer, a one-armed, eye-patch-wearing Scottish pirate named Mac.
Ah, what you be doing here? Full school, it's crap.
I'd like to come in, please.
Shut it.
But just then, Cinderella's stepmother and two wicked stepsisters arrived.
Cinderella!
What are you doing here? You suck.
I was just coming to the ball. Oh, because the birds brought it to me.
And then the birds came down
Tweet, 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 tweet.
and pecked out Max out of their eye.
Ah, birds, me like. Tick, 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 tick.
Sweet.
But just then,
announcing His Royal Highness, the Prince. Hello there, everybody. Having a nice time then, are we? Blimey, she's gorgeous. Who is that minx?
My name's Cinderella.
Well, they come over here and give us a taste then, Bob.
Oh, Prince, stop. You're embarrassing me.
you know, it's like, who like this guy? Maybe he's playing Oscars.
Oh, Prince, you danced divinely.
Hello, what's all this then?
And they danced all night long.
What is this feeling? Could it be love? My heart is beating so fast. What am I to do? Will he love me back? Isn't this where I drop a slipper or something?
No, you drop something on your third trip to Princely Balls. The birds keep bringing you more dresses, and you keep dancing with him. And then eventually he smears pitch on the steps of the palace, and your shoe sticks. Your golden shoe, by the way.
Golden shoe.
And he goes looking for the foot that fits the golden shoe.
Can we skip that, please? Who's that?
Why don't you put a little effort into this, okay? Alright, a little of this, a little of that. The prince shows up looking for the girl who fits the golden shoe.
Hello there. Any darlings lost a shoe?
Oh, I did. Let me see that. Excuse me. I tried this on in the bathroom. I'm shy.
Think I'll tell you what, my love.
Excellent.
But while she was in the bathroom, her foot was too big for the shoe. So she cut off her big toe.
Everything all right in there?
It's fine. I love you.
Going as a mass. Let's get married then. Open me carriage.
It's nice.
Say, what's all this then? There's blood everywhere.
I popped the zits on my foot.
You tried to tell you did.
I never had any toes.
Out of my carriage, you.
And so the prince returned to find Cinderella's other great stepsister.
I tried on the bathroom where no one can watch what I'm doing.
All right then. I'm not all that right.
But the shoe didn't fit her either, so she did the only sensible thing and chopped off her heel.
Son of a
sweet as a daisy. All right then, let's get married. Open me carriage. Sounds peachy.
But on your way to the palace.
Say, do you smell blood? I'm not all that observant either. Blimey, is that blood on your foot? I cut my feet while shaving. Hairy feet. Here, you daft wench. I did it for you!
And so the prince returned to Cinderella's house for the third time.
Hello there. Heard that several ladies in this here household have cut off various body parts that fit in this here shoe. But you see, I was just wondering if anyone else did it. See, while I'm not that bright, I make up for being very persistent. Makes me ideal to run the government.
I will try the shoe.
It fits.
My love,
It is you.
it is I.
And they looked out. As for the two stepsisters, the swamp birds came down and pecked at their eyes.
However,
I don't think so.
however, that is not the end of our story.
But that's the beginning.
Exactly.
How could it be?
Oh, we were all fine. We just wanted to see if he could do it.
Curse your fallible souls.
You know, that's not very nice.
What can you do? Well, we're out of time.
So it's time for the lightning round recap.
It is.
Of course, there was no one to be able to follow the narrative. So what we're going to do to finish off the show is re-perform everything we've already done in 2 minutes. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Alright then, and go.
Cinderella got pregnant.
Heavens!
After they were married.
Joyous day!
But her sister's daughter married a demon.
This is all your fault.
And Cinderella got old.
I'm old now. Grandson!
You're losing your mind, so you're old.
You're the devil.
I know.
You're sick.
Let's go to the Grand Canyon.
Ah!
I curse you!
Ah!
Not dwarf, I mean Leo person!
Let's start a dwarf village to find our friends.
That's a great idea!
Giant hottie. Dwarf!
Little people!
Let's want to come to our house and clean our house and tuck us in at night?
You're not gonna impress me.
I'm hotter than you.
I don't judge myself by my looks, but I'm still hotter than you.
Want to fight about it?
Yes,
I know your kung fu is stronger than mine.
What's going on here?
I'm an emancipated princess and I take what I want. You.
I'm not dead yet.
I said no Monty Python.
Hey, let's eat that lady's house!
That's a great idea.
How about I eat you instead?
How can we push you in the oven and you die?
I'm dying in my body way.
Hey, look, I'm having a daughter. I'm dying of childbirth. Darn it.
Somehow I'm poor. An enchantress and a devil and a weird guy.
Dang it! Deal.
Deal.
Hey, you're hot! Let's get married!
I hate you all because I'm a teenager.
Tough, because I already sold you to the devil and the enchantress and the weird guy.
Come along, Rapunzel. I built a nice tower for you.
You can have her as long as you sign this contract.
Fine.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
And they all lived happily ever after.
And
I hope that deal I made with the devil doesn't have any repercussions.
you'll find out.
The end.
Thank you for coming to our show. We're going to greet you now, guys. Hi.
So none of us have pens unless it's someone to
Yes.
We have pens.
Guys, want a picture?
Yes, we do want that. What's that?
Emily, come down for a picture.
Yeah,
Got it.